What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me. It's a true honor to be here. I hope these videos do inspire you to take back your life, to take back your power, and to make the decisions that can help you get out of any situation, no matter how hopeless it seems. You do have the power, right? Thank you for being here, guys. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, guys, until next time, right? Anyways, we're going down the rabbit hole today with a video in my Narcissist series. And I feel like this is important to talk about because sometimes we get so caught up on the fact that we're with a narcissist that we forget to pay attention to the fact that we had red flags the whole time. So I know I've talked about red flags before, but this is involving narcissists. So something that people fail to see sometimes is that when you get with a narcissist, the thing that they break down the most is your boundaries, right? So you set boundaries with them and they will overstep those, and they make you feel bad for having those boundaries, right? So say it's like wanting to go and hang out with your friends on Friday night. Well, they'll be okay with it for a little bit, and then all of a sudden something will come up and they'll be like, oh, you're cheating on me. And you're like, no. And they make you feel bad for having that boundary. Like, I need to have that space with my friends so I can get out and be refreshed to come back to the relationship. And they're going to somehow make it seem like you're out there sleeping around, you're out there doing something terrible, and they end up frustrating you so much that now you stop hanging out with your friends. That's just an example. Okay, another example could be like you have your own phone, right? And this happened to me personally. It's just like I have my own phone, and they were so afraid that I was cheating that we had to go to sharing one phone, and they always had the phone. And I had no way to communicate anybody, to contact anybody, to say anything, right? And I didn't have any friends. Or maybe it's like you need to listen to a certain type of music, and then suddenly that music gives them a headache and they can't listen to that music. You see what I'm saying? These are boundaries that you're setting up. These are things that you enjoy doing. And the reason that they overstep the bounds is because the purpose of a narcissist, their goal is to control everything you do, to control the way you're feeling, to control your mind. It's like a very psychological game with them. They want to make you feel less than so that they know that they can control you any way that they want. They can love bomb you, and then they can gaslight you, right? Like, it's just this, it's really an insane energy. So paying attention to that in the beginning can actually save you from getting involved with a narcissist, no matter how attracted you are to somebody, right? No matter how much you care about somebody. I think that's the thing that we forget, is that we think that, oh, because I care about this person so much that I should get involved with them, no matter how badly they treat you, right? No, they want you to feel like you'll never get anybody that connects with you the way that they do. And that's so not true. That's the furthest thing from the truth, because a narcissist can never emotionally connect with you. They can never, and let alone spiritually. You know, we're in the world of spiritualism right now, and to connect spiritually is such a deep experience. And they're not ever going to come in that energy where they can spiritually connect with you. It's just not something that they possess. There's no ability to. The only way that a narcissist can connect if you're in a relationship with them is sexually. That's it. That's the only way that they can connect, and they will use that as a weapon against you at almost every turn. Well, our sex is so good, we're meant to be together. Our sex is so good, we're soulmates. Oh, well, you never want to have sex with me, and they'll make you feel guilty and make you have sex with them. You see what I'm saying? Like, they will cross all your boundaries. And you know, one of the things was when I gotten sexually abused, and I just wanted to tell somebody and to be, you know, able to talk to somebody about it. And he took that and he ran with it, and he made me seem like I was a slut. He made me feel like it was all my fault, that I'm the one that got myself in that situation, that it was all my fault. And anybody who's ever been in that situation, first and foremost, let me tell you, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that it happened. It's not my fault that that happened. It was just a situation that happened. That's all it was. And for a long time, I identified with the fact that maybe it was my fault. And it was because he had overstepped a boundary of safety, right? Not taking my safety seriously, not taking my emotions seriously. And so that was a huge red flag that happened right in the beginning that I ignored. Physical boundaries, if they're being physically abusive to you, that's overstepping a boundary. Knowing that that is a huge red flag, and you do not have to put up with that. That is not something that you need to ever put yourself through. So I bring this up because it's so very important to recognize that not everybody is going to step over those boundaries that you have. Hold on just a second, guys. Thanks, guys. So when you're in a healthy relationship, what ends up happening, you set boundaries, people will respect those because most likely the other person will have boundaries too. And the expectation is a two-way road, right? We live on a two-way road in a relationship. It's not just a one-way road. But when you're with a narcissist, it's a one-way road. It's my way or the highway. And they still won't even cut you to the highway. They'll just break you down until you follow everything that they want you to do. So I bring this up because it's so important to really pay attention to those signs in the beginning. And even if you've been with somebody for a long time and you notice these signs, pay attention to them because you do have a choice and you can get away. And it doesn't matter the situation that you're in. I hear a lot of people will come to me and they'll be like, but I have kids with them. I'm dependent on them. There's still options for you. Even if you have to go to a battered woman's place, or if you have to go into, counseling, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. There are always ways for you to walk away. My situation was really extreme. I ended up packing up all my stuff and running like a thief in the night to get out. Because I knew I had to get away from him. Otherwise he was going to convince me to stay, because I did not care that much about myself. I just cared about the idea of having somebody in my life. So paying attention to these signs is so important, because the narcissist doesn't want to see that. They don't want to see that you have boundaries, because a boundary means that you're healthy. A boundary means that they have to abide by a rule, and they don't like to abide by rules. And I think it's difficult in this because the want of being in a relationship almost outweighs how a person will treat us. And we kind of come so very low in society in believing that we got to put up with however a person's going to treat us, men and women alike. Like when I talk about these videos, yes, I'm a woman who had a narcissist male in my life, but understanding that it could very well be that you're a man and you have a narcissist woman. I don't want anybody to put on there, oh, well, it's just because she was with a man and all men are narcissists. No, like, it goes both ways. I've met narcissistic women and they're pretty crazy. Like, it just goes both ways. Like, they're just very similar. Just because it's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. They're similar, and the similar energy that sometimes an empath will have to deal with in their life. In fact, 99% of the time, because empaths don't grow up in healthy families, so they don't know how to respect themselves. They don't know how to respect self-love. They don't know how to honor self-worth. And that's why we end up calling narcissists into our lives, or we're recreating stories that we lived as a child. And that's why you'll call into a narcissist, is because it's comfortable. It reminds you of your family. And that was something that I had to struggle with. I didn't really think that I was living the life that my family lived until I went traveling with my dad. And then I realized that I was living the same life that some of my cousins were living, even though I thought that I was so different. I had somebody that was exotic. I had somebody that wasn't from here, and I was still living the life. I saw my life. If I had stayed with him in 50 years, I saw it. And I just sat there and I just had to shake my head, because it was just seeing it still as adults being children in a situation. Because really, I feel like that's what it is. It's just that we never learned how to parent an adult ourselves. So we became children in an adult situation. And the narcissist feeds on that. They feed on you being so insecure about yourself, and they will make you feel insecure about yourself. You're like, oh, hey, does this outfit make me look fat? They're going to say yes, because they want you to feel insecure about yourself. And these are all red flags to pay attention to in this journey. So don't feel hopeless. Don't feel lost. Don't feel like it's just you. It's not. It's just that I feel like not enough people talk about their own experiences when it comes to this to help others out of it, which is the whole reason that I made the Narcissist series, was so that I could help others understand that it's not a situation you have to bear on your shoulders. It's really not. It's not. And there's so much more to it than that. And there's so much that you can do. There are options in this now moment, even if you're not able to see them. Because sometimes you get so emotionally invested, it's all you see is one way. And the one way is just to stay where you're at, because it's easier to stay comfortable in an uncomfortable situation than it is to be uncomfortable changing so that you can be free. Don't give up. You're amazing, you're strong, and you are so worth the love that you dream about, that you desire when you close your eyes at night, when you feel like they can't have a hold on your thoughts, even if they feel like that during the day, you feel like they got a hold on your thoughts. When you go and you're by yourself for that 5 minutes and you're like, man, I dream about somebody who just cares about me, Prince Charming, or, Princess Charming, whoever, it doesn't matter. You are worthy of that. Okay, and I know you guys can get through it. I'm sending out so much strength and love to you guys, because I know you're going to get through this. And just, if you need more guidance, keep an eye out for these narcissist videos, because I do post them regularly and help you guys through. I love you, and I'm going to get on out of here with that being said. Until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.